Hi everybody, long time no see. So I basically want to make a video updating everything happening in the studio, stuff that's happening in 2025, and kind of bring you up to date on everything that's happened since my last vlog posting. So let's get into it. So the last time I posted on YouTube, it's been a while. I'm so sorry. Was my Mex Americon vlog. And I posted how I was gonna do a follow-up review, and that never happened. So everything just kind of like got so busy as soon as I got back from that con, and then it was time for me to take my holiday break. And I was not gonna compromise my holiday break. If you're an artist or a creative or just anyone grinding hard year round, you deserve a break, especially during the holidays. My goodness. So it didn't happen, and I won't be recording a review because it's been a while. I feel like at this point it's too far from the show for me to be able to sit down and recall everything. And like the only thing I can think of is I had a great time at the show. It was well attended, but just don't have cons outside, especially when there's rain in the forecast. Like, good grief, my banner got ruined. I had to get a new banner. I did not have the money for that. Anyway, it was a fun show. I do it again, whatever. But that being said, going forward, I'm gonna have less conventions now because I'm just not booking them. Like, I announced during my San Japan vlog that I'm not gonna be doing artist alleys really anymore, because main cause is financial reasons. I mean, artist alley table prices have skyrocketed. Even like local art shows have raised their prices. And for what? And so I'm trying to invest in conventions that will be good for the brand that I'm currently going forth with, which is more shows that are centered and focused on promoting indie comic creators, because that's what I'm going to be doing a lot of work with nowadays. I just relaunched my webcomic ELIA in a Box today, actually, as I'm recording this, and I'm releasing Princesa Taco next month at C2E2, which is my first graphic novel ever. So I'm really excited. That, along with having a successful Kickstarter for I Have an Inkling Volumes 1 and 2, and then having What the Fandom coming out with My Primos Press, that's a surprise. I'm letting y'all have that as a tidbit. I'm not actually supposed to announce that yet, but you're welcome. Along with like all the other comic projects that I'm working on, it's gonna be a busy ride from here on out with spiced illustrations and all of the projects that I'm taking on collaborative wise. And so I'm hoping to book shows that help promote that as me, a cartoonist, illustrative storyteller, creator. Along with that, I'm still keeping up with Draw Disasters, which is a drink and draw show I do with Izzy, and then My Primos podcast, which is evolving into a lot bigger of a production company. Both of those things plus spiced illustrations is going to be my creative time. It's a lot, but it's what I love doing. And so that, along with my day job, that's what I can do right now. That's what I'm able to do. I thankfully, working with Izzy and the team for Drawn Disasters, they're really understanding with everything I've got going on. Same with My Primos podcast. They know everything. Plus, we're a team of 5. We hand off things if we need to. And I'm really grateful I get to work with those two great teams while I'm also working on my own studio stuff. I did notice last year I really didn't get to focus on myself as a creator with spiced illustrations in terms of like creating content, focusing on my illustrative stuff, promoting my work. And I wanted to do that more while also not compromising a lot of the collaborations I was already part of. I am going to be continuing streaming, which is one thing that I really wanted to take a hold of this next year. I didn't get to stream as much as I wanted to last year because of just everything going on and all the different collaborations that I had to like set aside time for, plus all the behind the scenes stuff that I really couldn't talk about or work on. And now I'm in a point where I can work on other things on stream and just go. So I did mention I'm doing less conventions, artist alleys, all of that. However, I am going to be converting the vlog series that I did for cons to still, you know, present vlogs, but they may not be the same format as I used to do. I used to do like artist alley vlog and then artist alley review, but now I'm going to be introducing a whole new like vlogging style of my experiences, and I'm calling it Behind the Table. And I feel like this covers anything from me being at markets, artist alleys, comic cons, anything like that where I am behind the table and showcasing my work. And I'm not going to be doing 2 separate videos with the review now. Everything is going to be in one solid video. I don't got time. I don't got time to do 2 separate videos. I know content curating is like a big thing, but like I'm not that girl, and I don't got that kind of time. But I will be vlogging my adventures from all the shows that I go out and do, and all of my experiences as well. So hopefully any of that will be helpful. And I will also be providing like all the info of whether or not like I was guested or not, because I know being guested at shows does prove a bigger advantage if you do buy your table, and I understand that. So I want to make sure I include that kind of information in the vlog in case any of y'all are interested in like promoting yourself to get a table and be guested at a show. While we're discussing shows, I also want to announce I will be at C2E2. Hopefully. I still gotta buy a hotel. I still gotta get a hotel. I'll be there. But I will be there with Copyr Press debuting Princesa Taco the weekend of April 11th. So if you are in the Chicago area or you just attend C2E2 as a guest, I'll be there, and I'm really excited. C2E2 has been a dream show of mine since I started doing comics, and I don't know, I'm really excited that I get to debut my comic the first time I get to go to C2E2, and plus it's my first out-of-state show that I've ever booked. Oh my god. So I'm so excited. If y'all are able to make it, please do. I don't have any other shows booked after C2E2. So if there's any shows in your area that really love indie artists or just a silly little goofball who does drawings, I would love to look into being able to go. I want to be able to share my art with more and more people. I want to get out there more. I want to be able to sell my stuff, my art stuff. Good grief. Because even if I go to a con that is not in your area, I still like to vlog it to share my experiences for anyone who doesn't get to go or wants to learn more about the shows. So now, cons aside, especially since I'm doing fewer, what's going to happen to the YouTube channel? That's a great question. I'm so glad you asked. Well, I do have content that I'm planning on making for this channel, along with like Twitch recap videos, which I know I need to get back into doing those. I've neglected clipping things as well as streaming in general. I want to get better at that. But aside from that, I do have videos planned for the channel that were rewards from my charity Twitch streams. One being a Concha cupcake baking stream, one is a cringe sketchbook tour from like my middle school sketchbooks. So I'll be filming those soon, but I also want to make content that like is helpful for anyone who is like an indie artist or an independent comic creator with the stuff that I've learned over the past like 16 years to kind of just, you know, help out. Whether it be like setting up a book, programs that I recommend, Artist Alley setup videos. I'll even do a video on like all the vendors that I buy from, like in terms of prints and stickers and all, like I'll do that. I don't gatekeep anything. I think that's dumb. If there's any video ideas that you think I would be good to make, let me know. I can totally look into it and see if I can. I would love to just make stuff that helps and is fun and is silly. But yeah, I'm really excited to enter this year despite everything being on fire in the world. I want to do my best to represent the brand and just do some really cool stuff this year and kind of get back into regular, not just content creation, but art, comics, and the art that I love to do, creation. So yeah, thank you all for sticking around. Those who are subscribed, thank you. All my patrons, of course, thank you so much. And I will see y'all in the next video. I don't know what the next upload is going to be. It'll either be the vlog or the sketchbook tour. I don't know which one it'll be first. Y'all take care. Thank you so much. Subscribe, like, comment. What all do you have to do now? Just press all the buttons. Not the report button though, please. Unless you're offended. But let me know first.